I'd like to ask you, do you understand how a computer works? Do you understand how a telephone works? Did you ever hear someone saying, I'm not going to use a phone because I don't understand how I could press a couple of buttons here and talk to someone on the other side of the world. So therefore, because I don't understand, I'm not going to use the phone. Doesn't make any sense. The same thing with the legs. Did you ever heard someone saying, I'm not coming out of bed because I don't understand how my legs work? How can the legs hold me straight, bend, walk, jump, dance? I don't understand, so I'm not using my legs. It doesn't make any sense. So what do you see? That you don't have to understand in order to go on a life. The same thing is when it comes to have faith and serving Hashem. You don't have to understand everything. People are busy questioning. I don't understand this, I don't understand that. Therefore, they don't understand, they don't want to do. Because I don't understand. But you see from all the actions that every person does their whole life, they don't understand how they're doing it, and they don't understand how it works. And they still go on and doing it, because you don't have to understand, and it still works. You don't have to understand in order to go on a life. The same thing is by Avdus Hashem. When it comes to serving Hashem, you don't have to understand, and you can go on with it. The main thing is you need is faith with bittul, meaning you have to be humble. You have to let go from your ego. The first thing is you got to establish in yourself that I believe. That I believe there's a God, and I believe He gave the Torah. And the Torah says, do this, that's the reason why I'm going to do it. And the Torah says, don't do this, that's why I'm not going to do it. And it has to come with bittul. Bittul means going away from your ego. I'm not quite sure how to translate it in English. It's basically going away from your ego, is because a person can have faith without bittul, and he will never be able to achieve real faith. He will never be able to be full amuna, because he will be like, okay, I believe. I'll show to you that you could have in yourself humbleness, because you do it in your life. Let's say you found a customer, and you know it'll be very good for you to have this person as your customer, or a boss for a job, whatever it is, where you can make a lot of money. Now, in order to get that person to be a customer, you'll have to lower yourself to the lowest. Your whole ego will be demolished. You'll go away from your whole comfort zone. And you don't even know if he's going to be a customer. What does that show you? That if you want, you could go away from your ego. If you really want, you could go away from your ego and your comfort zone in order to get what you want. Same thing when it comes to Avos Hashem. If you want to connect to Hashem, you want to be close to Hashem, which is far greater to have the light of Hashem in you than all the money in the world. You could go away from your ego. The same way you could go away from your ego when you find a customer. The same way you could go from your ego to serve Hashem. So, let's start to acknowledging and accept the fact that we don't understand. And continue with Avos Hashem. And through that you become a vessel that could receive. Because you're getting humble, you're going away from your own ego, and you're recognizing you're not Hashem, and Hashem is bigger than you. So you're going away from your own ego, so the light of Hashem could come into you, and you could feel glory. So let's start on the acknowledging and accepting it that we don't understand, to go on a life. Have a wonderful day.